Hey y'all, my name is Mellyn. I've been a natural healer, mentor in the wellness industry for over a decade, and it's my mission to help empower people to take control of their physical or mental health so that they can heal themselves and live the full life. I really hope that you find the information I'm going to share over time to be beneficial and helpful, but these are just my opinions and my beliefs, so it's up to you what you choose to do with the information, and it's up to you what you choose to believe or what you choose to do. You have full control over your life, but I hope that we will have a lot of fun together and be able to cultivate harmony and collaboration within our lives and within our community. I'm really excited about this first video that I'm going to do because I just recently have had a strong calling to start making content of my own so that I can share any advice or insights that I have, and also start collaborating myself with some of my loved ones. This is the first video I'm going to do where I'm on screen, and I've decided to use a new tarot mat that I have and just ask the question to my guides of how they see this choice of sharing my content online playing out. I haven't asked a question like this. I'm at a place in my journey where I'm trying to just decide what feels right for me and take the step, take the leap, and see how it goes. But I thought it would be a lot of fun to do this reading live and see what we find, share it, put it out there, and then see how the journey plays out. So let's do it. All right, so let's start off by just walking through the mat that we have here, the setup that we're going to follow. I'm typically an untraditional tarot card reader where I just pull intuitively and follow what feels right. But for the sake of including you all on my journey, I thought it would be useful to have a standardized mat so it's easier for you to follow along and understand where we're coming from. And I really like the Celtic cross method, so if this is something that you're interested in doing yourself, I highly recommend that you check it out or follow a spread like this to have a full understanding of the situation. Over here I also have some crystals that I like. I've got my sage and I've got my meditation bowl, so we can always start with a quick meditation, listening to the sound until it fades out. A deep breath in, deep breath out. Now for our setup here, first we've got the present situation, energies or obstacles that we are facing right now. 2 would be immediate challenges, energy that's blocking you or influencing the situation. 3 would be the root cause, the foundation or unconscious energies that the situation is based on. 4, the recent past, so what you've just left behind that affects the present situation. 5, message from above, so information from your higher self regarding the situation, or information from your guides. 6 is your immediate future, likely events that lie just ahead of you. 7, your thoughts and feelings. 8, other people's thoughts and feelings on the matter. 9 would be your hopes or fears. And 10, your potential outcome. Next, I'd like to talk about the cards that I plan to use. So these cards specifically have the original picture, but they also have words that can help to guide your insight, as well as some interesting questions or quotes that are related. It also gives you an idea of if this is a yes, no, maybe, and the elemental sign or astrological sign that's associated with the card. So these are really great cards if you're just getting started with being able to read tarot, or have your intuition guide you. So I thought these would be great cards to use while we do a reading together. I do plan on using my intuition to tell the story, but hopefully if you're new to understanding tarot cards, then you can also start learning a little bit about what each card means. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump in and do the reading, see what my guides have to say on the topic of me starting to do content and sharing my knowledge with the world. We're going to start off generally speaking, not about tarot specifically. We're just going to see, we're taking the leap, we're putting this out here. We're going to see what information or insights my guides have to share with how this journey is going to play out for us. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle my cards a little bit. One fell out. I'm not taking any flyers just yet. All right, guides, can you speak to me about the story, the decision that I'm making to share content? All right, we're going to go ahead and jump in. So number one, the present situation, the energy or obstacle that we're facing right now. All right, we've got the Seven of Pentacles. This asks, how can I trust the process and be patient in my financial journey? Patience is a virtue. What is yours will always come back to you. Have faith. Our keywords are investment, long-term vision, patience, perseverance, waiting. So I think for me personally, it's been important for me to see what's my intention, what is the long-term goal that I have, and am I willing to chip away and take it step by step in the process in order to see that fulfilled. Number two is going to be the immediate challenge, the energy that is blocking or influencing your situation. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So this says, slow and steady wins the race. Try not to rush the process. It mentions things like reliability, practicality, discipline, hard work, perseverance. Again, we've got perseverance twice because honestly, I've been thinking about starting content for maybe 6 months now, and I just now decided to jump in. I also go through these phases of self-doubt, like, should I really? Is this really a good idea? And I struggle a lot with self-discipline and just being able to stick to things and do it consistently. So this really reads right for me that I'm going to have to put in the work. I'm going to have to be disciplined. I'm going to have to be reliable for my viewers and see this through. So let's do it. All right, number three, the root cause, the foundation or unconscious energies that your situation's based on. And we've got the Eight of Swords here. So this says things like, what limiting beliefs are preventing me from achieving my goals? Feeling trapped by your own limiting beliefs. Don't forget you have the power to break free. So it mentions feeling trapped, mental imprisonment, victim mentality, limiting beliefs. Root cause that the situation's based on. So I'll be honest, like, I would love to have financial liberation. I would love to be able to be on a journey where I can work for myself and I can sustain an income for my family by sharing the knowledge that I have with the world. I think that's everybody's goal, is to not be a slave anymore. I also tend to have a lot of, like I mentioned earlier, right? Like fear on, is this the right path for me? Is this something that people are gonna, am I gonna be validated in my belief about these things that I'm sharing? So I'm excited to kind of get out of that mindset and to walk forward confidently in the decisions that I make. So number 4, the recent past. What have you just left behind that is affecting your present situation? It says new beginnings, creative inspiration, intuition, artistic expression. Page of Cups. I would believe that's where I'm at, right? I've been getting Page of Cups a lot actually on my journey, and that's what I've been seeking. Like, I want to be creative. I want to be able to follow my intuition. I want to be able to be authentic and to have a fresh start in my life where I'm no longer wearing a mask and I can just show up and be who I am and do what I do, right? Number 6, immediate future, likely events that lie just ahead of you. We've got the Tower. So sometimes destruction is necessary to make way for new growth. Change is inevitable. It says, what structures in your life need to be broken down for new opportunities to emerge? It says chaos, upheaval, revelation, sudden change. Again, this was the immediate future, likely events that lie just ahead of you. And I have been getting a lot of signs that lets me know 2025 is going to get crazy. It's going to be a time of change. There's going to be a lot of unexpected things happening. I don't know if that's going to be a change with my original job and career path. I don't know if that means that hopefully this is going to take off. But I can pretty much expect and anticipate that it's going to be something, right? So let's see what we've got. I skipped right to 6, immediate future, but hey, like we stick to what we did, right? But let's go back to 5, our message from above, information from your higher self regarding the situation. This can also be signs from the spirit guide or the universe. This one is the Ace of Swords. It says, with the sword, cut through confusion and gain clarity. Clarity, new ideas, mental power, truths, breakthrough, what new ideas or perspectives are presenting themselves to me. So I'm pretty excited about this card. I'm excited to get this from my guides on this topic of sharing content through social media, that I want to be able to believe and harness my power to share the truth. And this feels like an affirming card that I'm on the right path, that I am on the verge of a breakthrough, that I am doing the right thing. Let's keep going and see what we get next. So next would be your thoughts and feelings. Ask yourself, how are you feeling about the matter at hand? I think you all can tell how I'm feeling, but let's see what the cards say. So we got 4, the Emperor. Order and simplification are the first steps towards mastery of a subject. Lead everyone by example. It says authority, structure, stability, leadership. How can you assert your authority in a positive way? I think it's really interesting that I got this card because, another big part of my journey is just wanting to be able to empower other people to know what I know and do what I do and be able to use that information to better their lives. I have experience working as a mentor, as a leader of others. I help people a lot with self-development, and I felt like this was a way that I could reach a lot of people at once and make a big change in the world, hopefully. So that's how I'm feeling about the situation, that this is a new opportunity for me to continue being a leader and leading people in a positive direction at a time when I think people really need it. Next would be other people's thoughts and feelings. All right, so this is the 7 of Swords. It says, must use intellect to outwit opponents, but must also be aware of dishonesty and betrayal. Strategy, deception, theft, cunning, sneakiness. So I think naturally you can expect a little bit of skepticism from other people. I'm sure someone out there is going to say, like, you know, what are your motivations? How can we believe you? Or, you know, just like questioning intentions. They might also have their own sense of competition or something that they're seeking to gain out of me doing this, right? Maybe it would be fun for this one to pull some charms. I just recently started doing this where I just pull some random charms and throw them down and see what they say. So I don't have a guide for these charms that tells you, you know, what each one means. These are literally just charms from, you know, a bulk Amazon order, basically, that you could also make jewelry out of. So these are just more of an intuitive read. So I got a spider web, which is really interesting, and I got sunglasses as well. You know, this to me almost just feels like people, like, you know, you think about rose-colored glasses, you're seeing through a lens and seeing everything is all like rosy and positive, even if they're not necessarily that way. This feels more of like people who are caught in the web, caught in the matrix, have sunglasses on to shield themselves from my blinding light, and they might not necessarily be ready to see the truth. Number 9, your hopes or fears, what you hope or fear out of the situation. Let's see what we get. Okay, so I got 2 of Pentacles. It says, you must balance out the work and the life. How can you find balance between work or personal life? Adaptability, balance, flexibility, juggling, priorities, multitasking. So, I mean, I think this speaks to both my hopes and my fears, to be honest with you, because it's my goal to be able to have work-life balance. I'd like to be able to cultivate a life where I can, you know, do good work, but also do well by myself and well by my family. I tend to be the kind of person that pours out of my cup, even though my cup's already half empty, and I'm constantly trying to help other people and give, and I really need to work on finding the balance, and I'm hoping that this will help me begin that path. I also think there's a little bit of fear in worrying that I won't be able to, or wondering, are my priorities in the right place? Like I said earlier, is this the right thing for me to be focusing on? So I'm taking the leap. I'm hoping that it works out, even if it's just something that's a lot of fun and doesn't end up having financial gain. But let's go ahead and go to number 10 and see potential outcome, likely outcome of the entire situation. We've got the Knight of Swords. It says, charge ahead with confidence and determination. Be ready to conquer any obstacle in your path. Ambition, determination, action, decisiveness, assertiveness. How can I approach the challenge with courage and determination? I think that's a really interesting one for me. I know this says final outcome. I think this is more like my guidance to stay ambitious, to stay assertive, to keep taking action, but it feels like a positive, affirming card that I'm on the right path, and that if I just walk through this journey, like I said, authentically and confidently, that it'll lead to where I want to go. For fun, let's just pull a couple charms and see what we get on the Knight of Swords. Okay, we got a little zebra fish. Recently, I have this interesting understanding of the zebra as being connected to the world and the collective consciousness. A little hard to explain why that's the case. I have protected, and I have namaste. So that's beautiful, and actually I feel like supports what I just said. that if you take action and you believe that the universe has your back, that we are part of something bigger than us. I personally believe that I am protected, and that I want to be able to cultivate peace and harmony for myself and for everyone. I want to have balance and unity in the world. So I hope that you'll be interested in joining me on this journey. If you are, please follow, like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you want to see me do, tell me what you want to see me talk about. If you want a reading, I'll do a collective or public reading and just post it on the internet, and you'll know it's for you if it's for you. So thank you all for taking the time to watch my video today. Take care.